Hi, everybody, and welcome to the show. It is Wednesday, April the 16th. I'm Johnny Kane with Sportscaster.com. A really terrific program laid out for you tonight. You're going to meet a 10-year-old author who, rather than operating his own lemonade stand to make a few extra bucks, decided instead to write a book. And then another one. And then another one. Really cool kid whose name is George Latham IV, a published author still in grade school, mind you. We'll also dive into the college recruiting process for high school athletes. What does that look like in today's day and age? You know, a lot of big-time athletic programs are instead choosing the transfer portal route rather than offering scholarships to high school seniors. And now, with colleges able to offer more than simply scholarships or partial scholarships, there's a monetary component that high school athletes have to consider. And if you think about it, the true student athletes exist only at the high school level nowadays. Colleges are more geared toward acquiring talent. And not every athlete in college is there to get a diploma first and foremost. But in high school, that's the objective, be able to walk across the stage. So we'll get into that. It's an entirely different scene with how college athletics programs are being run. And that has a direct trickle-down effect to the high school level. We'll hear from a high school AD about the ever-changing landscape in amateur athletics. And fresh off Rory McIlroy's historic Masters win on Sunday, the world of golf is in a great place. A commentary from a high school golfer on the debate between golf being a sport or a skill. Plus, what makes a great sports announcer or a memorable catchphrase. Kevin Beers, longtime PA announcer, he will join the show later this hour. But we start here. I had the opportunity to meet a young man named George Latham IV at a Pistons game here a couple of weeks ago. He's only 10 years old. He's an author. I'll say it again. He is 10 years old. Sportscaster.com's Lyric Sloan, an aspiring sideline reporter who attends Michigan State, caught up with young George to talk about his new book. Lyric, welcome back to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
And what a kid, this boy. I mean, what a sweet kid to talk to.
I mean, he's inspirational. You don't come across a 10-year-old every day that wants to break the limits like he does and reach for the stars. I mean, he's going places, I'm telling you.
He is going places. I don't even remember what I was doing at 10 years old, but I don't think author was part of my bio. What's this book and what's it all about?
Well, I mean, first of all, it's so educational. When I was reading the book, there were things that I didn't even know. He goes through each position and how to run a stadium with ticket sales and media. I mean, there's so many great points, and he wrote it himself, and it's really good.
How does a 10-year-old come up with the idea to author a book?
Well, I mean, he told me that he was 6 when he first wrote his first book, and he gave all props to his family for always supporting him, which I love because he's so calm and collected, but he always gives his gratitude and his grace to his family for supporting him. And I respected that so much. He was so well spoken, but I mean, I just think that this kid wants to break the seal. I mean, he's won Spirit of Detroit in 2023 and so many other awards. I'm so proud of him. He's such a cool kid.
Yeah, he really is, and obviously he has great passion for what he's doing, as do you. Here is Lyric Sloan from Michigan State University with 10-year-old author George Latham IV.
I'm with George Latham IV. How are you?
Good.
So, wow, you are not the average 10-year-old at all. You just released your third book.
Yes.
It's called I Can Work in Sports.
Yes.
I love it.
Thank you.
I got it. So I read it. It's incredible. I mean, there's some information in there that I didn't even know. I would love for you to sign it.
Oh, I'm gonna maybe see if I can get a book signing somewhere. Maybe you could come.
Oh, I would love to come. You'll have to reach out to me and let me know. So you're only 10 years old and you're not the average 10-year-old. You're taking risks and putting yourself out there and getting extreme recognition. You've been on countless news stations and won so many different awards, along with the 2023 Spirit of Detroit. What made you want to break this mold?
So my mom had asked me, like when I was 5, my mom asked me how I wanted to make my own money. She gave suggestions like a lemonade stand or to write a book. I chose to write a book because I love to read and I love to inspire others to read.
We know that you love sports and you love to watch sports. You love to play sports. What's your favorite sport to watch and play?
To watch and play is basketball, of course. I have like how many rings now? 7. And I love basketball because I love the Detroit Pistons, of course.
I see you on their Instagram all the time. There's this video of you, and you say, "When I do this, it means I want to be in the NBA doing this."
You saw that video?
Yes. Is that an ultimate goal for you?
Yes, to be in the NBA. Yes, that is one of my goals. I'm very proud of what I've accomplished, and I want to achieve more.
So I'm sure that your friends see what you're doing, and of course, it's very different. And I read your book, and it's really inspiring to kids your age to branch out as well and reach for their goals. So if you could give advice either for sports or just following a big dream, what advice would you give to kids your age?
Honestly, just work hard. You will just be ambitious. You will achieve if you believe.
That is a really good line. You're so insightful for being so young.
Thank you.
So let's say you're getting in the mode to write your books. What do you do to get in your game mode? Obviously, when you're an athlete, you have to get solid in your mind and stay steady and focused. So what do you do when you write your book? Do you go in a quiet place, listen to music?
Most of the time, I just go in a quiet place. I have my parents help me sometimes write the books. They do the research. So I come up with what to write. And if I don't know what to write, they may give me suggestions. And I like maybe some music sometimes. But I do like sitting in a quiet place. I'm locked in. I have my eyes on the paper the whole time.
So if you could have any athlete or someone famous read your book and give you advice, who would it be?
LeBron, because he's also an author.
You guys could definitely collaborate on that. We know that you love to do sports and you love to write, but we don't really know George besides these two things. So what's something else you like to do in your free time?
Usually, I have like a mini room in my room. I like to shoot around on it, or when I have the time, when I finish my homework and things, I like to get on my computer. I like to read. I like to talk with my parents, maybe talk on the phone with some of my friends, discuss some things about school.
Yeah. And you've had so many surreal moments throughout your whole career. What was the moment for you that you couldn't believe that this was happening? Like, is this real life?
When I met Kane Cunningham during the when he was walking through the tunnel.
So you play for the Pistons academies in the summer, right?
Yes.
How did you get involved with this?
It first started off with me writing my second book after I released it. Somebody that my mom went to college to, his name is Chris, economist, and he kind of wanted me to get involved, like to collaborate to make a book. And then once the Pistons actually saw it, they wanted me to come to Pistons Academy because they knew I played basketball.
Did you feel welcomed and with open arms?
Yeah, I definitely felt welcome. The coaches were very nice. Everything was just great when that happened.
I know that you said that you'd want LeBron to read your book, but who are some people that inspire you?
My parents, mostly my mom, because she's the one who actually got me into this business. My dad, he's the one who helped me with like most of the information. And the person who I look up to the most are just my parents in general.
What's been your favorite project to work on? You've written 3 books now. So what's been your favorite?
I can work in sports because it's collaboration with the Detroit Pistons and it's the latest book. My third book too. And I released it on Hooper's birthday, March 23rd. So that's a good thing.
What's next for you? Do you have new book ideas? Do you have anything exciting coming out soon?
Yes, I'm going to end up writing a chapter book. And it's going to be like how you can believe yourself in doing anything. But it's mostly focused on gaming. Not basketball, not football, gaming. That's what it's focused on.
And finally, last question to wrap this up. What do you want the world to know about George?
So what I want them to know about me is that if I started writing at 5, then you can start writing at any age.
Well, that's really, really inspirational. You're a great kid. I seriously cannot wait to see what else you accomplish. You're going to do so many great things. Clearly, you can put your mind to one thing and stick to it. So it's definitely going to get you places, especially if you have that mindset this young.
Thank you.
So if people want to reach you on anything, social medias, an email account, or where they can purchase your books, where can they find those things?
They can find my books at my website, www.georgelathamIV.com/shop. And my Instagram is BiddyG4.
Well, George, thank you so much for this interview. You were amazing.
No, thank you for having me on this interview. This is very special for me, and this is a very special opportunity for me.
I support you, and I think that you're a great kid and you have a great heart, too.
Thank you, and you might as well have a blessed day.
And you might as well have a blessed day. What a kid, what a story. I got a couple of signed copies for my godsons. And it's it's good to remember, dream big. Never too late to write your memoirs, never too early to become a published author like young George. When we come back, the new challenges that exist for high school athletes entering the world of college athletics. You're listening to Open Mic.